What's up, everyone? This is TheOneJame, and today we are playing Compleat Rakdos. This is Rakdos midrange in Explorer, one of the best decks in the format, but there are new tools that we can play from Phyrexia. I'll be one. A lot of them, to be exact. I'm going to go over all of those and see how they impact the deck. I changed up a few of the ratios and trying out all the new cards to see if they make a splash in this deck, and you can maybe play them going forward that it might be better than the other cards we were playing before. We do have 4 copies of Vindictive Flamestoker. I'm super high on this card. It's a 1-mana 1/2 Phyrexian Wizard. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put an oil counter on Vindictive Flamestoker. You can pay 6 in a red, sacrifice it, and discard your hand, then draw 4 cards. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each oil counter on Vindictive Flamestoker, and as you can see, we have a lot of instants and sorceries and non-creature spells that we can use in order to make this sacrifice draw trigger a lot cheaper, to even try to get it to 1 red mana to draw 4 cards, which is super powerful. Of course, we have Fatal Push, Thoughtseize that were in the Rakdos deck before. We have Go for the Throat, Misery Shadow. We have Sheoldred's Edict, which we're trying as well. 1 in a black, choose 1. Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature. Each opponent sacrifices a creature token, and each opponent sacrifices a planeswalker. We also have 4 copies of Bloodtithe Harvester, which is standard in Rakdos midrange. We have 1 copy of Phyrexia, Titan of Death's Hunger. We have 1 Graveyard Trespasser. We're trying out a Phyrexian Arena today as well, which is a really good draw engine in a mid-range deck like this. At the beginning of your upkeep, you draw a card and you lose a life, which is also a non-creature spell for Vindictive Flamestoker. We also have 4 copies of Bonecrusher Giant, which the other half of Stomp that deals 2 damage to any target is also a non-creature spell for Vindictive Flamestoker. Speaking of non-creature spells that are very powerful, Fable of the Mirror Breaker, mainstay in Rakdos midrange, 3 copies of Sheoldred of the Apocalypse, and also 1 copy of a new card from All Be One, Black Sun's Twilight. X and a black for an instant. Up to 1 target creature gets -X until end of turn. If X is 5 or more, return a creature card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So, we can kill our opponent's creature, bring back a Bonecrusher Giant. Kill our opponent's creature, bring back a Graveyard Trespasser, trigger the ability. Bring back Sheoldred, bring back Phyrexia to discard their hand, bring back Vindictive Flamestoker to draw 4 more cards. A lot of things you can do with Black Sun's Twilight, and we're going to see how it performs today. One of the major improvements in Rakdos in the new set is 4 copies of Blackleaf Cliffs. Blackleaf Cliffs was not in Explorer before Phyrexia All Be One, and we're going to see how much this impacts the deck. Now it's time for Compleat Rakdos. Let's open up the sideboard here as well for you. Best of 3. We have Duress, Feed the Swarm, Extinction Event, more copy Duress, Pithing Needle, a Braid, a Crow and War for other aggro decks, Quickbringer for those Angel decks, and Sky Sovereign Console Flagship for mirror matches and other aggressive strategies. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into these matches. Thanks again for Magic the Gathering Arena for helping put on this video, and let's get into the matches. And it all starts right now. Alright, this looks like a good hand. Speaker of the Heavens. That can only mean one thing. Another Speaker of the Heavens. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I thought. Alright, so are we going Phyrexia? I don't really want to go Sheoldred. It doesn't really do anything to double Speaker. Flamestoker does block the Speakers. We could eventually edict like a 4/4 Angel token. Sheoldred. We're definitely going to Fable here and just hope they can't gain an infinite amount of life. Oh no. That can only mean one thing. Collected Company. Oh, no, okay. Well, they don't have any life gain going on here. Why did they shock this? Interesting. Wait, I might want this Phyrexia. Destroying a card out of their hand seems good. They probably don't have removal for Sheoldred anyway. How about 2 lands? Do we like that? Yes or no? We have 5 mana to work with. Not really enough. So we'll just go land Sheoldred? What are the chances we see a collected company here? 100 out of 100? Oh, that's a Giada. That's not life gain. Speaker? Okay. Are we getting lucky? No. It might be a Kayla's reconstruction. It's a Sarah Paragon. 3 cards in grave. Attack with these. It'll eventually kill him, right? I mean, I guess they're taking less damage per turn than we are. Ooh, blocking with speakers. Okay. Please don't draw Collected Company. A land? Well, that's still kind of bad, because Resplendent Angel only needs 1 more land to go off. Wait, does this say activate abilities of angels? No, it says only casting. Whew. Almost got scared there for a second. Well, it's not looking so hot for the home team. Let's just Edict, just in case. We'll make them sack a non-token creature. They're going to sack the Speaker of the Heavens. We will gain a bunch of life from Vindictive Flamestoker drawing 4 cards next turn, though, so that's a plus. They sack the Speaker. There's a Black Sun's Twilight. We can X equals 5 that, bringing back Shieldred or Kroxa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. We can attack with our board. And then hope to draw a Blood Tithe Harvester off of this Flamestoker. I can also Black Sun's Twilight for 2. Put a counter on this. 1, 2, 3, and then put a counter on it, and it's 4 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can actually kill Giada here. And then also gain a bunch of life. I think I like that. And we'll have 1 mana open for Fatal Push afterwards. That's probably greedy, though. Well, I already attacked with it, so here we are. I could have just kept up Black Sun's Twilight to kill Resplendent Angel. Here we go. We drew the Fatal Push. We drew the Fatal Push. That was very strong. Please don't draw a Collected Company or Kayla's Reconstruction, please. Or an untapped land. There's the untapped land. See, that's what we would stop by holding up the Kayla's Reconstruction. Now they have a 5/5 lifelink. They go to 13. They make a 4/4. Now what do we do? Since we technically still can't kill this Resplendent Angel, we bait out the 4/4 blocking by copying the 2/2. We can attack with the Den of the Bugbear to kind of like act like we're going all in. And then hopefully they block with the 4/4 not on my 1/1. And they might have to block something that's not my 1/1 here. I also could have held up the Fatal Push for the Resplendent Angel on their turn. Alright, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they're dead if we Bone Crush their face. What a game. What a game. Unless they gain life right now? Woo, they could have drawn Collected Company. Alright, this hand looks pretty good. We're on the draw. We have Vindictive Flamestoker, Thoughtseize, Fatal Push, Blood Tithe. Let's go. Overgrown Tomb. Alright, that probably means they're on Greasefang. Okay, basic forest might mean they're not. Wow, they're playing elves. Okay, let's go next Flamestoker. And then I could Thoughtseize or Fatal Push. I think I want to Fatal Push this because I don't want them to draw cards. Oil counters, unite. Elvish War Master, that's a scary one. Alright, let's go ahead and Thoughtseize him first. Ooh, Finale's pretty strong. Circle of Green Druid's not as strong. They don't have many creatures right now, so we'll just take the Finale. And then do this and this. They're gonna cast Circle of Dreams Druid, and they're gonna trigger the War Master, but then we get to kill the War Master with the Blood Tithe. Can't attack into the War Master with our 1/2s. We're gonna have a good play next turn. They played Opposage, which is good for our Fable. They make a 1/1. They attack with the War Master? They don't attack. Alright, so we'll go like this. And then, do we play Shieldred? Or do we play Fable? I think I'm just playing Shieldred. One of the ways we lose this game... Let's also attack. Because I don't care if one of these trades with Circle. One of the ways we lose this game is to the Golgari Elf hitting us in the face for so much damage. That card. Alright, perfect. So now let's go ahead and draw a card. See if we can get like a Fatal Push or something. It's a Castle Lochthwain, not the worst. So let's play it and play Fable. Triggering our Flamestokers. We'll probably get to draw 4 cards next turn. Attack with Shieldred, that seems like a good idea. If they double block, I'm okay with that. Looks like they're just trading a 1/1 with it. Elvish War Master, that's a good one. This costs 7 mana? Are we discarding Phyrexian Arena? Yes, because I think I want to get to more removal spells. But Arena lets us draw cards anyway. Okay. Alright, this looks like a keep. Start out Black Leaf Cliffs, we have double Blood Tithe. Basic Swamp, looks like a mirror match. Alright, the thing about the mirror match is sometimes you just play up Blood Tithe Harvester just to make them use theirs. Usually I want to reserve a Fatal Push for something larger than a Blood Tithe, but I think our play is good enough here next turn to go like Blood Tithe plus Fatal Push that we can just make them do that and we're okay with the trade. Deadly Dispute. Wow, so it's not a mirror match, it's actually Sacrifice. Are we using this to trade with anything else besides this Blood Tithe Harvester? Honestly, I think we just take this. One of the ways we lose this game is by taking enough life. Little Blood Tithe, okay, makes sense. Alright, now I think... I want to save Fatal Push for Mayhem Devil, but I also want to go Fatal Push Blood Tithe, and I don't want to play Fable yet. Because the Fable token just gets killed by Harvester. But at the same time, I have a lot of cards I want to discard. I want to discard like 2 lands to this thing. So honestly, I think I am actually playing Fable, and I don't care if they trade Harvester for Fable token. They might even have Fatal Push. There's a Vran Executioner thing. Want to trying out some new tech also. Well, that really works with Cat Oven. When you sack the cat and when you sack the cat, it drains for 3 when you bring the cat back, and you can do that every turn. It's pretty nice. Wow, they're not doing it? What could that mean? I just don't want to take enough damage. I don't want to take damage. I'm going to be as squeaky clean close to 20 as possible against this deck. I'm definitely keeping the Thoughtseize. Alright, Bone Crusher Giant's awesome here. We'll Thoughtseize them first. Well, yeah. I'm not going to use Stomp this turn. I'm going to use Fatal Push on the Vran, because I want to play Blood Tithe this turn. Okay, Onicult Anvil, Witch's Oven, Deadly Dispute. Wow. What a hand. I mean, I'm going to take the Anvil, I think. They don't have a cat yet for this. I thought about taking the Deadly Dispute, too. And hopefully they use Fatal Push on this Blood Tithe Harvester, because I want Misery Shadow to go the distance against Cat Oven. Their hand is loaded. That's a Mayhem Devil. Hopefully they don't have an untapped land to cast it. They do. They cast it, but we get to kill it with the Blood Tithe Harvester, which is good. Or with the Fatal Push. Actually, that's great. And I think I'm just playing out Bone Crusher Giant here to just overload the board against their... Sometimes their draws can get a little clunky, like they've had this Witch's Oven with no Cauldron Familiar the whole game. That's a Blood Crypt. Discard Blackleaf Cliffs, draw a card. Yep, that's good for us. Play Blood Crypt, tapped Witch's Oven. Don't play a cat. Don't play a cat. Just play that. Thank you. Alright, so now, from now on, hopefully... Ooh, Phyrexian Arena. Okay, now I think I like this more now that I'm at 17 life. I like it more than casting Misery Shadow. Except, by casting Misery Shadow, they're dead next turn if they don't have anything. But they guaranteed have something because they have the Experimental Synthesizer there. What if we draw a removal spell? No, I think I'm just going to get Phyrexian Arena down now. There's too many things they could have. That makes us not have game next turn. Like that, like that. I mean, I guess if we played Misery Shadow, they wouldn't have had the cat play. But they could also have claimed the Firstborn or Fatal Push again. Double cat. Okay, they would have had the cat anyway. Alright, now I'm in trouble because I have the Phyrexian Arena in play. I don't really want to be taking life. Alright. 2 lands, just what we want. Alright, so I'm going to cast this, and they're going to bring the cats back all in one turn. Oh wow, they didn't sack the cat. Okay. Interesting. So we kill one of the tutus? This tutu now? Yeah, they're saying oops, they realized. Let's just hope they don't have removal for the Misery Shadow. Do they play Bone Crusher Giant? No. Are there any damage-based removal spells in that deck? No. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. We'll get rid of this Hive. Since everything's going to get exiled to Misery Shadow anyway, there's a Stomp. That could come in handy. And they scooped. Nice. Power of Misery Shadow right there. Phyrexian Arena putting in a lot of work at the end there, too. Alright, that's a keep. I will keep up Fatal Push as innocuously as possible. Basic Plains. Speaker. Destroy all of their creatures. Hold up Shieldred's Edict. Giada? You know what that means? Destroy their creature. Alright, we'll take a break off destroying their creatures with playing Fable the Mirrorbreaker. Inspiring Overseer. Okay. That one's a tad annoying. Discard. Do we discard? We have 4 mana total. Let's discard 1. Flame Soaker, not bad. I think I want to go with this plus this. Put a counter on Flame Soaker to get the counters flowing. Because they have a lot of things with 4 toughness, and this can't really stomp anything besides Giada. Well, there it is. Alright, there's a land. Let's go ahead and get in with the 2/2 Goblin Shaman. Alright, well now I'm scared. We have 6 mana to work with, which means I'm gonna unload my hand, because I might want to draw a card next turn. And just hope and cross my fingers that they don't play Collected Company or Kalos Reconstruction. Don't do it. Resplendent Angel, okay. That is a little bit of the least of my worries. Thoughtseize, okay, that's good for us. Let's go ahead and use Reflection on the Blood Tithe Harvester, make a blood token, kill the Resplendent Angel, and they scoop. Nice. That's a good hand. We have all the lands we want in the early game, Hold up, Fatal Push. Recruitment Officer. I think I kind of only want to Fatal Push Thalia. I'm just going to do this. And see if they play a Thalia. Luminarch Aspirant. Alright, so I'm going to Stomp, then. Ooh, another Stomp. That makes up for having a tap land there. And if it's Fatal Push again, then it's Fatal Push again. Recruitment Officer, that's fine. Lieutenant. Okay, I will be killing the 3/2 then. Don't want to take too much damage. Can I draw an untap land? I cannot. I'm going to play Fable here because it blocks both of these anyway. The Brutal Cathar kind of sucks for us, but I want to discard this Phyrexia Arena and possibly this Fable to Fable the Mirror Breaker to draw more removal spells and lands. Wow, just main phase Recruitment Officer, okay. They got the Thalia, that's fine, we're prepared. Another Fable the Mirror Breaker. Well, now we're definitely discarding one of them. Thoughtseize and Blood Tithe. If we Fatal Push, attack, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Fatal Push, attack, Blood Tithe, Thoughtseize. I like that. To brave the elements. Do I care about Thalia anymore? No, I think I'll just take the Brave. I don't care about Thalia because we have this Blood Tithe Harvester now. I draw Thalia. They have the Chef of Dooms, but that doesn't do anything yet. Attacking with Thalia's Lieutenant. I'm gonna go no blocks, actually, so that might be a good attack from them. Black Sun's Twilight. And they scoop to Blood Tithe plus Reflection, as does a lot of creature decks. That is a pretty good hand, so we're gonna keep. Gingerbread. What is this? Attack, damage, patchwork. Ooh. Okay, I have to say Fatal Push for the patchwork. Ingenious Smith. Okay, that whiffed. Hallowed Fountain tapped. No attacks. Okay. So we Fatal Push the Patchwork and pay the 2. Before they can, like, Spell Pierce us or whatever. And I think I'm Blood Tithing the Smith, because that thing can grow. And we'll kill the Ginger Brute later. Or just not care about it. There's another Smith. Black Staff of Waterdeep. That can make something into a 4/4. That can make Ginger Brute into a 4/4, which is scary. I think I'm just killing both of these things now, especially the Ginger Brute that it's tapped so it can't fizzle the Stomp ability. Use this now so Ingenious Smith can't outgrow the Stomp. And then we have a good play with Shieldred, play a land, and then loot with Blood Token. A third Ingenious Smith. The Smith is really genius. Alright, Ornithopter, +1/+1. Do they have an untapped land for the Waterdeep? They have a Shadow Spear. That's kind of scary. Alright. Black Source, Shieldred. Do this. Discard draw. Graveyard Trespasser. We might die from this Ornithopter being huge. I've played Modern before, and I have definitely died to a Shadow Spear to 22/22 Ornithopter. Or it was like a 21/23 with like 2 10/10 equipments on it. That happened. Alright, here we go. Ornithopter's a 4/4. Ornithopter is a 5/5. That is scary. There's a Thoughtseize. I'm not going to Thoughtseize yet because our play is 6 mana and it's kind of right in front of us. I'm just going to cast both things that they know about. Patchwork, that's scary. Eater or Virtue? Okay, I could have thought seized either one of those, but I think getting the other 3-mana creature was worth it. That's a 7/5 trample. Jeez. Well then, I guess I'll try to hit their last card. It's a Scissors. It's an Insult artifact. I was wondering when that would show up. We're like almost dead, aren't we? What can we even do here? Attack with both of these? We can't attack with all, because we can't block with Hive and block the Trespasser. We'll die to either one of those. They take the damage. I play out a Trespasser. I keep the land. Go to 10 life. Go. There's no way they die with a 7/5 Ornithopter, right? Especially with lifelink. We need to draw a Fatal Push like yestermorrow. We can't even draw a Go for the Throat because that's an artifact creature. The land. Okay. They're going to do a little bit of a quippy. That is a land. How do we win the game? We do attack, hold Shieldred back. No, we hold... We go land. Attack with this. What happens if we attack with everything? I mean, they're at like 24 life. We have 21 damage, unfortunately. That's not 24. And they block with the smith. They live. They go block, block. They take 7. They go to their turn. And they go equip Shadow Spear, equip Eater Virtue. This +2/+0, right? Yeah, they have exact lethal. Nice. This is a good hand, especially on the play. Maybe we get some good usage out of Phyrexia Arena. No need to play that card untapped this turn. Overgrown Tomb Llanowar Elves. That can only mean one thing. Alright, it's time to bolt the bird. It's either elves or Golgari fight rigging stuff. Golgari Stompy. Basic Swamp. Probably... Whoa, it's Boa Citadel combo! Wow! We have to play Blood Tithe Harvester. I did not expect to play against Boa Citadel combo in 2023. Yeah, it really is. Oh! Goodbye, Blood Tithe. Oh, wow. They didn't do it. Must kill priest. Priest is a big, large no-no. And if they use priest to draw a card, then we can Graveyard Trespasser the Woe Strider, which is also a good combo piece. Okay, they sacked the Priestless Woe Strider. Still kind of scary. I think I'm playing Arena and then playing Blackleaf Cliffs tapped. There's a chance I should have Blood Tithed the Woe Strider itself and then played Graveyard Trespasser. Oh, wow. I didn't even think about Tyvar with this deck. Oh, wow. Does this deck make this deck better? This card? They get to use Priest the same turn it comes out. Oh my goodness. Oh, whew, Fatal Push. That makes things a lot easier. That way I can push the Strider and then Graveyard Trespasser out of the graveyard. Oh wow, and they get to untap the Priest too. The Graveyard Trespasser is really good, but I don't want them to sack it with the Priest. That's so good. Might just have to Fatal Push the Priest again. Now that they milled another Woe Strider here. I think I do. Then there's 2 priests in the grave too. Now, as soon as they get Bull Citadel, they're going to be off to the races. Zulaport Cutthroat, yep. Another Zulaport Cutthroat? Oh no.
Show them what you're made of.
Come on. Alright. This Bone Crusher Giant. My goodness, Tyvar's so good in this deck. Because I want to Bone Crusher Giant the Woe Strider so I can Graveyard Trespasser out of the graveyard, but I also want to kill the Tyvar so it doesn't bring the Priest of Forgotten Gods back to use it again. Alright. We're going to use Bone Crusher Giant on the Woe Strider. I'm going to get hit a couple times by the Zulaport. I'm going to attack the Tyvar, and then we're going to exile the Woe Strider. They save the Tyvar, we take 2 more damage. Now... we go... land... Shieldred? And then hopefully there's not minus Tyvar, bring back Priest, play another card, sack the Priest, make me sack the Trespasser, play Tyvar, untap the Priest, use it again? Oh no. Not like this. Oh wow, they get to use the Elvish Mystic!
I have to win next time. This was an... We're in this together.
Oh, they can actually cast Citadel. They have a 3rd Woe Strider. That's so good. Okay, we have Go for the Throat. Another Shieldred. Arena with Shieldred's pretty good. Okay, we have to kill the Priest. We also have to kill the Woe Strider. You see where the problem lies? I think we have to just kill the Woe Strider again. The Woe Strider is the key to victory for the opponent's deck. If they don't have Woe Strider, they can't win the game. For the most part. We've already exiled 3 of them, there's only 1 left in the deck. We'll play the Fable just to get eaten by the Priest. I have to reduce their life total also, which is why I attack with both, because if they have Bolus the Citadel, we just lose. That's a Tyvar.
Fight to remember.
Oh no. You're gonna bring back a Zulaport Cutthroat and kill us somehow? They build a Collected Company. Wow, they're still playing Collected Company with Tyvar in their deck. Bring back a Cutthroat. Gain life. Use the Priest. We take 4 damage? 6 damage. Should we go to 10? And I have to hope they don't draw another Tyvar, and hope they don't draw Woe Strider. Land. Woo! Sweating. Draw a card. Gain 2 life. Draw a card. Oh my goodness! Shadow Skull Smashing. Gain more life. Flamestoker. Alright, we need to Shadow Skull Smashing for 3, right? Oh my goodness. So good. Alright everyone, thank you so much for hanging out. Especially thank you, MTG Arena and Wizards of the Coast, for giving me this opportunity to be on this channel. Check out my personal channel, TheOneJame on YouTube and live on Twitch every single week, on YouTube every day for your viewing pleasure. Once again, thank you so much for hanging out. Hopefully you really enjoy these brand new cards from Phyrexia, all be won in Rakdos Midrange and Explorer. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. And as always, peace.